A great disturbance in 3rd edition, as if millions of snipers suddenly cried out in terror and were suddenly silenced. I fear something terrible has happened. Hello everyone, welcome back to the pit for a new episode of Talk Bolt Action. As you might have guessed from this freaky little bit of intro, today we're talking snipers. And boy, oh boy, I have bad news about all of you Vasily Zaitsev's fans and enjoyers, because the nerf hammer struck hard. Despite what the guys at Warlord tried to tell in today's article about Sniper, well, yes, they gave something and took back something, but what they took back was far, far more important than what they added back. Let me say this first of all. I enjoy this new change. I feel snipers were probably too effective in 2nd edition. They needed some kind of nerf, because objectively they could be too good for the points cost, and made many counterplay impossible, and in the overall they really were too effective, were too much bang for their bucks. So again, I think a change was due and it was appropriate. But let's just jump straight into that. There's a lot of text about the new snipers rule. We'll go over that right now. So the new sniper rule goes as follows. The leader of this unit is equipped with a rifle with a high-powered telescopic sight. These units often include a second man, i.e. the team's observer, which acts as a loader in rules terms, in which case the sniper rifle has the team weapon special rule. This means that, if the leader is killed, the second man can fire the sniper rifle with the usual -1 penalty to hit, as well as the -1 penalty to morale due to the loss of the leader. Unlike other units with the team weapon special rule, all members of a sniper's team can fire any weapon they are carrying in any turn when the sniper is not using its scope. And in an assault, they can use beneficial rules like those from submachine guns, tough fighters, etc. When a sniper shoots using a fire or ambush order, the player can decide the sniper uses the rifle's scope, in which case the following special rules apply. First, the rifle range changes to 36 inches. However, if the target is then found to be within 12 inches, the shot misses automatically. This is exactly the same as it was in 2nd edition. The shot benefits from an additional +1 modifier to hit. So this is a bonus, but remember, now the base to hit bonus, to hit roll, is a 4+. So while this is a sort of a callback to 1st edition bolt action, this bonus, it just means that they keep shooting and hitting you on a 3+ most of the time, unless you're pinned, unless your observer is killed, etc. Any hits go straight to damage, no cover saves allowed, and benefit from a +1 modifier on damage rolls against infantry and artillery units. This is a straight buff. We already knew from previous articles that snipers would ignore the new cover save mechanic, it makes sense thematically. Again, you are firing with a scope, you can easily pick out your target when he's not in cover, so that's fine. The +1 modifier to damage is, for all accounts, a buff. This will help immensely against veterans, which were the bane of snipers everywhere, because yes, you could hit reliably on a 3+, see reliably with quotation marks, of course. The problem was wounding on a 5+. It's not easy. So getting +1 to wound is a big boon for the snipers. But now they left for last the juiciest part, which reads: if the sniper successfully rolls to hit and damage, the firing player can pick the squad leader in the target unit as a casualty. This includes NCOs, leaders of weapons teams and artillery units, officers, medics, observers, and so on. Again, you can probably see where I'm going. You are allowed to pick the squad leader and only the squad leader. So there will be no more LMG killing spree, no more Panzerfaust killing. Again, this is huge. So basically, the sniper will just help you give the opponent's units -1 to morale if you successfully take out the enemy NCO. Let me say, it is good, it's interesting, it's useful, but it's not as no way as overpowered as it was taking out weapons team all in just one shot as they used to do. Because remember, there is no more exceptional damage. So now, if you shoot, hit and wound, for example, a bazooka team, you kill the one guy that was holding the bazooka. Of course, it's a two-man team. You kill one, you get 50% losses to the unit. The unit has to check morale, and if they fail morale, the unit disappears. But still, it has to roll, it has a chance to succeed. In second edition, you killed one guy and all the team, poof, was just gone. This was especially harsh to MMG teams. You had 3 or 4 men MMG or HMG teams. It was enough to kill one guy and all the team was gone. I said it in the beginning. It was probably objectively too much as it was before. Now some of you may think that the sniper is useless. I don't think it will be useless. It will be a sort of a tactical weapon. It gives you a small edge. It reduces morale by reducing morale and adding pins, and now it's easier to pin a unit. You give the opponent more chances to fail their order tests, and so you have more chances that the enemy unit doesn't act. Remember, at least in second edition, pinning was king. So again, I think on overall this nerf was something that needed to be done. Probably this will mean that snipers will get a small point reduction. Maybe we don't know that. We don't know anything about point costs in third edition, at least that I know of. So yeah, probably, as Warhol says in the article, this is a change that is more historically accurate, as snipers were want to try and hunt for enemy leadership, and taking out enemy leadership has always been crucial in warfare, because if you take out an enemy commander, an enemy officer, you undermine the enemy morale way more than if you killed a John Doe, whatever he is. So it makes sense uh, from an historical perspective, and again, I think it makes sense from a pure gaming uh, point of view. Yeah, let's gone are the times where a single sniper could hold sometimes the advance of an enemy, or just with a single sniper you could basically force the enemy to place many of their units away from him. Again, it was probably too much for what they costed, because we are speaking like 50 points for a regular sniper, and a little more for a veteran one. So wow, this is big. Again, good change in my opinion. We'll see what's going to happen next. All right, this is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, even with this freaky uh, freaky introduction. If you liked it, please support me by subscribing. Leave a comment if you want. I'd like to hear them from you. And until next time, as usual, be safe and ciao ciao.